Hi guys, welcome to a new video. I've tried to record this intro to the video I think 4 or 5 times now, but I have a very needy dog today, so if you hear him, I apologize in advance. In today's video, I want to take you along into the pricing of my items. So I'm going to be individually pricing everything, which I've never done before, but I think that is actually a good idea because I sell my items not only on markets but also like there's one little store who sells them, so I think for the vendor, like for the owner of the store, it would be easier if the items are individually priced. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. I don't know yet how I'm going to do it, but yeah, I think I will just try to find a few different options and then see whatever looks best. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today, and I'm going to take you along. So to clarify, normally I just put all of my likewise items with the same price into one basket and then I price the basket. But I have already quite a few times had that potential clients come up to me and are like, oh, how much does this cost? How much does that cost? Because it's apparently not clear to them. So I think also for just people who are interested in buying my items, it will be more clear if I price everything individually. Now, one thing that you will be seeing in the background today is this rack. I think I will just turn off the lights, but yeah, these are my seedlings for my summer garden already. I have no other place to put this. So yeah, you will be seeing some bright lights behind me. Yeah, these are just, I will show you. This is nothing illegal. These are just plants. I have salad and spinach and whatnot, so it's nothing weird that I'm growing here in my craft room. It's just my summer veggies. So yeah, I'm gonna try to assemble a few options for pricing and then I will show you what I got, and I will also explain my pricing, how much I charge for which items. All right, I have gathered some supplies and I turned off the lighting behind me. So here is what I got. First of all, the option that I currently use, but that is not really to my liking, is just cardboard from boxes. The big advantage with this is that it's sturdy. So when I make price tags, they're sturdy, it's very cheap, and yeah, that's it basically. But it doesn't really look very nice. It looks a little unprofessional. So I was thinking maybe there are some other options that I can use. Second thing that I thought of was just printing paper. Disadvantage of this is that it's very flimsy. However, the printing paper that we have is actually quite nice. It's not super see-through, like you can kind of see through it, but yeah, the risk that I have, of course, with this is that if an item gets caught or whatever, the price tag will rip. So that's a bit of a disadvantage. Then I have colored paper, which is a little sturdier than printing paper, but it's also a really ugly color and it's the only one we have. So this is not really the aesthetic that I want for my booth, so I don't think that I will be going with this because it's too bright. It doesn't go with the plushies. So I think I want to stay either with the brown of the cardboard or white. And if I go with white, I have one last option. I found these boxes, just like shipping boxes, and this is like a white cardstock. It's really thin as well, but it's definitely sturdier than just printing paper. Disadvantage of this is that I don't have a lot of it, but I think just for making small price tags, I can actually make quite a few with what I have here. And the advantage as well, because it's a little sturdier, is that I might be able to reuse my labels. I was thinking if I just attach it in such a way that I can detach it from the item when I sell it, then I can just reuse these labels over and over again, and that would actually be amazing. So I think I'm gonna try to go with this and see how it goes, see how it looks, because it is a little bit plastified on the good side. I'm not gonna show you the good side because there's some branding on it. But yeah, the outside's a bit of a shiny cardboard, but it might actually be nice even to have it. It's like a smooth surface. So I think this is what I'm gonna be going with. I got my Stanley, I got my cutting mat, and I will be just making some labels. I think I'm gonna make some really tiny labels where I just put like a tiny price tag. I'm not gonna put a name or anything. I was debating, should I put the name of the item, like what it is, on there, but then I can't make it as universal in use for myself. If I want to reuse them and I put a name on it, then I'm very limited on which items I can put it. So I think I will just put the price tag, and yeah, I'm gonna get started with cutting these up. It is now the next day. I've ended up finishing one of the boxes yesterday, and it gave me quite a lot of labels. So this is what I'm going to start with. The other labels I have, the other box, I just cut the pieces to size already, cut off all the edges. If I need more labels, they will be available here, but I'm not going to cut them just yet. I'm just going to start with these. Now the next thing I'm going to do is punch a hole in them so that I can attach a piece of yarn and attach it to my items. I promised that I would talk to you a little bit about the pricing of my items. So for the last part of today's video, I will be doing that. So basically I have two main sizes of plushies with two main price categories, and then I have a few special items that I charge more for. But the main categories for plushies that I have are just this size plushie. It's the small no-sew. It's the patterns of green for a crochet, if I'm not mistaken. So it's this size plushie. These I make in about 1 hour, so they are fairly quickly made up, and they don't take a lot of material. For these plushies I charge 10 euros. So all of these that I have, you know, the panda, the lion, what else do I have here? So yeah, everything, the elephant, all of those are 10 euros. And then, sorry for the dog, for the chickens with the chicks I also charge 10 euros. Now it has happened quite frequently that people asked if they could buy just the chick or just the chicken, so I'm debating if I should also sell them separately, but I'm not sure how I would price them. Since I charge 10 euros for the pair, I'm thinking maybe doing 4 for the chick and 7 for the chicken separately, so that it's cheaper to buy them together. But yeah, I haven't quite figured out how to price those yet, so if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And then the second main price category that I have is for the turtles and the penguins. So for these I charge 15 euros. They take me a little bit longer to make, not much longer, but it's mainly that, especially for this one, it takes a lot more material. This one takes a bit more time. So that's why I charge a little more for them, but not much. Again, I do this for fun, so I'm not trying to make a huge profit out of these plushies. And then the last category of items that I have are like the specialty items. So I used to have like this big jellyfish, I have the starfish, the beluga whale, and just some more larger items as well, and those I charge anywhere between 20 and 40 euros depending on how much time it took me to make and how much material goes into them, because especially the big items of course I charge more for because they cost me more as well. I don't really charge anything for my time. I mainly charge for my material costs. So yeah, I think that's a little bit the overview of the prices of what I charge, and this is all the stock that I currently have. It's not much. I'm trying desperately to... Oh, my water bottle is in view. I'm trying desperately to make up some stock because I have some markets coming up pretty soon here. And I really need to make stock for that, but so far this is all I have, so it's really not that much. So yeah, I think the coming month I will be making as much market stock as I possibly can, and then we will see how it goes from there. But so yeah, this was a little bit the overview of what I charge and how I will be doing my pricing tickets from now on. So I basically, maybe I should show them. So I touch it with a little piece of yarn that I thread through the plushie, and then I thread it through the price tag, and then yeah, people can easily see how much it costs, but it's not super visible. When I put it on a table, you're not immediately in your face, this is the price. So they do have to actually touch it, which helps with this yarn, because that's a big selling point for my plushies, is that they are so soft. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here before it gets way too long. If you have any questions or any suggestions, of course, let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.